DIBBS Navigator is a powerful tool for finding good government contract opportunities. In this tutorial, we will concentrate on helping resellers find approved sources for items that DLA wants to buy. A reseller is someone who buys the approved parts and then sells them directly to DLA. DLA buys many commercial off-the-shelf items that are ideal for resellers. For each of these items, DLA specifies one or more approved sources and the source's part number. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is click on the Column Setup for Resellers button at the top of the screen to customize the set of columns ideal for resellers. You can now see the supplier list column on the far right side of the screen. Next, we need to filter today's list of solicitations for commercial off-the-shelf items. Commercial off-the-shelf items always have one or more approved sources and thus are perfect for resellers. We see that of the original 1,902 items for this day, only 214 of them are commercial off-the-shelf items. As you see, there are many fields of information about each item that DLA wants to purchase. The supplier list on the far right of the screen identifies the approved source or sources and their part number for the item. For the first item, pouch, hand warmer, the approved part is Wild Things LLC Part 60180-2CY. 0Z11 is their cage code. This immediately tells us that DLA wants to buy this exact part made by Wild Things, not some generic equipment bag you might find at a local store. To see more information about the company, we click on the check link in the suppliers column. Here we see the part number and cage code for Wild Things, and by clicking on details, we find more information about the company. At this point, you could contact Wild Things to get a quote for the equipment bags. You could then use that quote as the basis for a bid to DLA. However, you might want to see if there is a way to buy this item from a different source. You could just Google Wild Things, part number 60180-2CY. A better way is to use our Artificial Intelligence Assist feature. If you click on AI Assist, we will show you how to use an AI chatbot to do an artificial intelligence search for alternate suppliers. In the white box, you see an AI request to find alternate suppliers. You can edit the request or even create a completely different request. For now, we'll stick with the default request. Just click on Copy to Clipboard to automatically save the request for use in the chatbot. Then click on one of the chatbot links. We'll try ChatGPT in this case. Clicking on ChatGPT brings up ChatGPT in a new browser window. Now, right-click on the question area and paste the request we just copied. After the chatbot is finished, you will have some suggestions for alternative ways to purchase the approved part. In this case, ChatGPT found several alternate sources. Sometimes the results will not be as interesting as this one. In that case, you could ask the chatbot follow-up questions, or you might try a different chatbot. Results will vary significantly. Sometimes just repeating the request will get a different result.